I'm Dennis Stone, President of America's Stonehenge. I'm talking to you in front of a diorama that I made back in 1977. It covers an area of about 30 acres of 106 acres at America's Stonehenge. In the center is the main site. This is where most of the stone ruins are located. And just to the north of the main site is the astronomical center. There's a viewing platform. We identified this area back after about 3 years of survey work. And we found that all the alignments with the sun, the moon, and stars come together at that particular point. So the yellow lines here represent the solstices, the equinoxes, which we call the quarter days. The cross quarter days are mid-season. They're August 1st, November 1st, February 1st, and May 1st. These divide the year into 8 parts. We also have lunar alignments. The moon goes through an 18-and-a-half-year cycle. And we have a star alignment. Today, over the north polar axis of the Earth is Polaris. 4,000 years ago, due to the Earth's precessional cycle, it was a star called Thuban, which is part of the constellation of Draco the Dragon. The walls surrounding the main site are very interesting also. We have color-coded these. The blue ones are Serpentine Wells that we have found in the last 2.5 years. These Serpentine Wells are straight, some of them have a 90-degree turn, and some of these are curved. And these are similar to other Serpentine Wells that are found in New England, like in Connecticut, up in Vermont, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, in New York also, all the way out to the eastern part of Colorado and in Alabama. These Serpentine Wells might be a representation of Draco the Dragon, so as above, so below. These walls also contain many standing stones. These are the astronomical alignments, and we identify them on the model as black stones. And we have also identified windows, and these are identified on a model as orange. And we found about 12 of these, and they're referred to as spirit windows or soul holes. And these are also found elsewhere in New England, like on Martha's Vineyard, and in Connecticut. There's a site with over 8,000 features, and many of these have these kind of spirit windows. One of the longest serpentine walls we have starts at the watch house. We believe the watch house is the head of the serpent. And the watch house consists of a large glacial boulder with a structure built to the left side of it. It has been excavated in 1955, 59, and a couple excavations more recently in restoration. But the watch house, we think, was the head of the serpent, and right behind it were 3 humps. The watch house itself is aligned with the February 1st alignment, and the first hump behind it actually aligns with the November 1st cross quarter day. The wall goes around 2,550 feet, and it connects every astronomical alignment we have. And then it comes back in front of itself and does one more hump, and then a 90-degree twist for the tail. It looks as though the serpent is biting its tail. Another feature we have in the model, scattered all over the hilltop, these quarried stones. And the quarried stones are actually removed from the bedrock. Somebody worked a fissure or crack. They lifted up the stone, they propped it with another stone, and then they would start working the edge of the stone in a technique called percussion flaking. In 1982, we identified the first stone, and since then we found about 33 of these. And some of them were located up to 1,000 feet from the main site, and they do resemble the roof slabs found on the main site in most cases. These are identified on the model as white. Aside from the serpentine walls, we also have what we call the regular walls. These we also think are ancient walls that contain many flat slabs. These are, again, were quarried from the bedrock, and that takes quite a bit of effort to do that. Not only do they contain slabs of stone, but they also contain the regular field stones, which are found mostly in our historic walls starting in the 1700s. But we think we have ancient walls, pre-colonial walls here, and so these regular walls we think are part of the ancient site. Thank you for watching, and if you need further information, you can check our website, stonehengeusa.com. We'll see you next time.